Dirk Nowitzki has been playing NBA basketball for over half his life. The Dallas Mavericks drafted Dirk in 1998. I was 6 years old. The Mavericks hadn't made the playoffs in 8 years at the time, since 1990. Nowitzki had a great sophomore season, averaging 17 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. The next year, his totals would jump to 21.8 points a game, 9.2 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Dirk would continue to improve his game, becoming an all-star, an MVP candidate. And in 2006, Dirk would win his MVP and would take his team, all the way to the NBA Finals. The NBA Finals were tough, though. He would face Shaquille O'Neal and Dwayne Wade in the Miami Heat, and he would lose. In 2008, the Dallas Mavericks acquired Jason Kidd, former All-Star, who would help the Mavericks tremendously as a player and as a coach on the floor with his high basketball IQ. In 2011, Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks made it back to the NBA Finals and met LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and that same Miami Heat team once again. But this time, Dirk Nowitzki proved to be too clutch for the Heat, as in each fourth quarter he would catch fire. Dirk put up 62 points in the fourth quarters of the finals games against the Miami Heat, which is more than Dwayne Wade and LeBron James had together. Dominating the NBA at the end of these games, Dirk would win an NBA championship. Dirk and the Mavericks would lose key players over the next couple of years, like Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, Jerry Stackhouse, and others. Dirk brought Dallas an NBA championship, and they loved him for it. Even 7 years later, as he suits up for what could be his last season, but probably not considering he's signed all the way to 2019 for his 22nd season. Even at the age of 40, Dirk isn't done with basketball. The old legend suited up for his 21st season, and this set an all-time NBA record for players to play with one team in their season. It broke his rival Kobe's record, and it's just amazing. Honestly, I don't really have much of a script left, but I just wanted to say how incredible it is that Dirk Nowitzki is playing after all this time. He's a role player now. Even seeing all of his rivals retire, like Kobe, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Chris Webber, and even D Wade is in his last year's farewell season. It's just nice to see that Dirk isn't done, and that he's willing to stay and sell jerseys for Mark Cuban. Essentially, is what he's doing. The Mavericks have retooled their roster too. They could make a playoff run this year. They have DeAndre Jordan, Harrison Barnes, and younger assets like Dennis Smith. Obviously, you guys have seen me talk a lot about Luka Doncic, who in my opinion is Dirk Nowitzki's replacement. See, the Mavericks, they looked at what they did 20 years ago, and they said, okay, well, we're not going to let the next European phenom let him pass us by. We have to get him too. So they drafted Luka Doncic, which is going to be Dirk Nowitzki's successor. He's gotten a more evolved game than Dirk, and it's pretty fascinating to watch. And obviously Dirk loves watching this kid too. He's always cheering for him and stuff like that. But he inspired so many kids. I think it's important that we give Dirk his due in his day in the sun, because Dirk Nowitzki, number 41 for the Dallas Mavericks, his 33rd career game off the bench. He's had so many games as a starter. He inspired so many kids from Europe to play, and he inspired 7-footers not to ever just settle for a low block shot. He had his own step back that would rival Kobe Bryant on a good day, and he won a championship in an era that had some of the greatest NBA basketball players of all time. He faced LeBron James, who's one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and he took a championship away from LeBron. So thank you, Dirk. You're one of the all-time greats. As we watch you slowly fade, we will appreciate what you gave to the game. It's pretty incredible. and we loved watching it. This has been Josh with Fanatic Sports. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to press like, follow, or subscribe. Hit that notification bell on YouTube and check out more videos on Fanatic Sports Network. Peace!